Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for the third quarter of 2024, July, August, and September. You have Ansus coming out as your rune to represent this quarter, and this is the rune of the divine. You are going to find yourself in an entirely brand new set of circumstances during this quarter, whole new challenges, whole new people in your life, or circumstances unfolding for you. And consciously, you might not be able to make heads or tails of this situation, but subconsciously, psychically, you know exactly what to do. This is very synchronistic. This is very in alignment with your highest good and where you're supposed to be going. So this is a season where you need to listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts. Your dreams that you have at night are heavily going to guide you at this time. Okay, so if you've been having dreams of like new love, then that is what will be unfolding for you in this quarter. If you're having dreams of financial success and like new homes or furniture or things that you enjoy, that is what is coming to you. If you're having dreams of traveling, that is what is coming to you. Your dreams are your spirit's way of communicating with you its deepest desires and that which is unfolding for you. Your dreams are directly linked to your unconscious, subconscious mind. And that is why it is so important to get good sleep and pay attention to your dreams, because it tells you exactly what's bubbling underneath the surface. And it's important for you to know what's going on underneath the surface of your conscious mind, because that is what manifests into your reality. So if you're having nightmares every single night, you need to get to the bottom of why and where these nightmares are coming from and do some inner psychological healing in order to understand them better and work through any fears that you may have or trauma that you may have. If you're having really great dreams of love and wealth and travel or whatever it is that you're looking for, that is also what is coming to you. So pay very close attention to your dreams. Your overall spiritual message and spirit that is guiding you is the ghost dance in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. So the ghost dance, the spirit of this ghost dance, is acting as a guide for you during this season. And they are bringing you in some form of spiritual healing, some sort of spiritual medicine that we're going to read about and understand. The ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. So the ghost dance is coming out in reverse because it wants to bring you some form of healing. Okay, so let's read all about it. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning a lost youth, or opportunities missed, it is time for you to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny and to the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we love or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. Okay, so Capricorn, definitely a pretty big indication to release and let go of any old love that may still be lingering. Okay, any obsession or ties that you have to your exes, your old friends, etc. It is time to release that. It is time to let go. Okay, some of the Capricornians who may be a little bit more like young, I would say younger Capricornians, they may be doing something at this time that is like subtweeting. I don't know. Do people still use that phrase? Which is like trying to post things online to catch the attention of someone from their past, or posting very specific quotes or scenarios or whatever, trying to speak to someone passively. Okay, if you're doing that, it is time to stop. It is time to let go. It is time to, let this person move out of your life. Let the past people in your life to move on. Let your ancestors to move on. Let your children to grow up. Let people to have their own lives, You're dancing this ghost dance and it is causing you pain. It is time for you to live life to the fullest and stop blaming your parents, your upbringing, your ancestors for the current issues that exist in your life, because really that is taking your own power away. You know, that is preventing you from stepping into adulthood. And listen, you could be 70 years old and this could apply to you. Okay, if you've been holding on to resentment for your upbringing, blaming that upbringing for some issues that you have, or your life, and you reach 70 years old, and I just saw 111 on the clock, you have never fully stepped into adulthood. I'm sorry to say. Okay, I know people who are in their 30s and 40s who have yet to really fully step into adulthood. You know, they have their own apartments, their own houses, whatever, but they still, to this day, carry resentment, anger towards their parents, towards their upbringing, towards their ancestors. And, you know, there's a reason why in like every Disney movie, the parents are dead. It's because it's at that moment where they have to find themselves as an adult, as a person. You know, it's at that moment that they can no longer blame their upbringing for their situations. No, they step into their power. They step into being a princess or a prince, a king or queen. The moment they stop living another person's story or holding on to another person's story. Okay, this is like difficult wisdom to grasp for some people, I feel. There is power in respecting and honoring your parents, your ancestors, and everyone around you for their own autonomy to live their life the way that they wanted to live. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to wrap your head around that sometimes, especially when it comes to your very own parents. Because it's easy to say, I would have never had a child if I was in their circumstances, or I would have never treated my child how they treated me. But you need to... This is going to be really difficult to comprehend, I feel, for some people, but you need to find a way to respect that everyone has the autonomy to make their own life decisions and sculpt their life the way that they want it to look. And I feel like for a lot of us, it's hard for us to envision and imagine like our parents have their own life beyond being our parents, you know. Our ancestors had their own lives beyond being our ancestors. And I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I feel like there's this wisdom that I'm trying to articulate and I'm doing a terrible job at, I feel like is being downloaded into your soul from the universe this quarter, okay? And it'll reach the bones, you know? This is something that you embody. Like, you are really, truly no longer carrying resentment for people from your past, your exes, your family, your fill in the blank, you know? Respecting the fact, like, yes, my exes, they made awful decisions. They, you know, fill in the blank, whatever they did. But that is their life story. And that is what is bringing them towards whatever it is that they need to reach. Okay? And you take back your own autonomy, your own life story, your own power when you do that. So, I hope that made sense. We have the star coming out, yes. Embodying your beauty, your own wisdom, and stepping more and more and more into your power, connecting very deeply with your spirit guides, with the universe, source energy, whatever you want to call it. We see a deep spiritual connection happening within you this quarter. I am seeing a sort of glow up happening as well. Embodying your autonomy, your responsibility over your own life. And also the star just talks about success, recognition, bringing in more success stories into your life. First card out for you, Queen of Fire in reverse. This came out for, I'm pretty sure, Libra as well as the first card, also in reverse. Some of you may be connecting with a feminine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be a fire sign and they don't have to be a woman per se, but this is somebody who may have hurt you in the past. May have hurt you with their ego, selfishness, just general lack of thoughtfulness when it came to you and the people around them. And like I said, you're releasing your resentment towards them, releasing the expectation for them to be anyone that they aren't. No longer expecting them to show up in a way that's not going to disappoint you. You know, you're embodying their flaws, not embodying, you are accepting their flaws as they are, and understanding that their life story is their own. It's not anything that you need to fix, that you need to change. You're allowing them to be who they are, fully 100%, flaws and all. And you're not feeling personally responsible for healing them or forgiving them or changing their story in any way. That is your life, this is my life. And it really helps to heal the heart chakra. You know, when you're able to release that resentment and let go of trying to fit other people into your life plan when they're doing everything in their power to not fit in your life plan. Okay, we had 4 cards come out. Your second card is 2 of Earth. Okay, creating more balance in your health and finances is what I'm seeing here. I am seeing paying off debts. I am seeing saving up some money or making very wise investments with your money. But I'm also seeing approaching health in a very balanced way, not going too extreme with anything. Some of you guys may be suffering from certain health issues or injuries, and you're finding like a health routine or fitness routine that accommodates those challenges or those setbacks that works really well for you. I'm seeing a strengthening of your internal organs as well. This message has been coming through for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people are waking up, having like a health awakening, if you will. Kind of like a spiritual awakening, but a health awakening. And making decisions that support their internal organs, especially like the kidneys, the liver, the stomach, all of that, the brain, the heart. So creating more balance there. We have the Page of Air coming out upright. Brand new ideas will find you this quarter and will lead you on like a new life path, is what I'm seeing. Okay, these ideas are going to first come to you in your dreams, whether you remember your dreams or not. They will present themselves there, and it sort of like plants a seed for what you will manifest, what you will have happen to you in the future. So really cool stuff. I'm also seeing new communication from newer individuals, new people, which is very supported at this time, Capricorn. I think that's the one best thing that you can do for yourself right now, is to just talk to new people. Talk to people of different cultures, of different ways of thinking. Put yourself out there, especially if any of you are still hanging on to any ex or anyone from your past. Okay, this is a time to meet new personalities, new people, not even like connected to your current group or town or anything like that. Like, honestly, I'm not one to suggest going on dating apps, but if you are into that, this is the time to do it. Okay, if you are into anything like that, anywhere where you can like meet people you would have normally not have naturally like spoken to if you saw them in person, or meet people in a very intentional way, like on an app or in a community where the whole purpose of it is to meet people. I am seeing that would be a really great idea here. And it's from those relationships, those new individuals, that you actually get really good ideas and support and advice and everything. So every time you meet a new person and spend time with them and have deep discussions with them, you exchange energies. You know, they take some of your energy, you take some of their energy. And it's a really great way to keep your life fresh, you know? It's a great way to bring in fresh energy that you might need in order to let your life unfold a little bit quicker. Okay, we have the Empress coming out in reverse as your 4th card. Yeah, this is a feeling of lack, a feeling of empty, a feeling of nothingness. And, you know, this is preventable. Capricorn, if you lost anyone in your life out of anger, resentment, going your separate ways, whatever, it is time to fully let go of them. It is time to Embrace the new. And understand that there are a lot of people out there who can help you with what you're doing, who can help give you good ideas, who can help you take on certain energies that you may be lacking. And all you have to do is say hello to them. All you have to do is start a conversation. And this yearning, this sense of lack, this sense of something being lost, not having access to something anymore from the past, you don't need to sit in this feeling. You know, you really don't need to sit and suffer. This is the time to go out of your comfort zone is what I'm seeing. This is the time to surround yourself with new energies. If you want to travel this quarter, that is also highly supported. Literally going and visiting other cultures, new places that you've never been before, because that's another way that you can sort of download new energies into your soul, into your being, and bring them back home with you. Bring them back to your comfort zone. And you can expand upon your comfort zone in that way. Center of your spread is the Eight of Water. Exactly. This is literally the card of wanderlust, the card of like being in your comfort zone, and it's okay, but you're having this sort of yearning, this desire to expand outside of that and have new experiences, new ideas, new people, new skills, etc. So I see a lot of the things that are supported this quarter are like learning new things, okay? Putting yourself into new environments, surrounding yourself with new people. Yeah, this is really a time of exploration outside of you, outside of your comfort zone, and more into the world. Very beautiful. We have temptation in reverse. Yes, releasing any toxic emotions and feelings. This is a great card in reverse because it's the devil in reverse. It is letting go of addictions and unhealthy attachments and behaviors. And that's all really supported at this time. You know, temptation in reverse, I'm going to be honest with y'all, is also a card of lust. It's a card of passion and getting in touch with your sort of more like animalistic, passionate nature, if you will. Getting in touch with, how do I even put this? Like your sacral chakra energy. Dancing wildly to music without worrying about what you look like and who's watching you. You know, losing yourself in pleasure with another person. Diving deep into the sensual nature of life and connecting with that primal human nature within you without having to judge yourself or think like, oh, how do I look? What does this feel like or anything like that. You know what it is? You're cutting away all the crap. You're cutting away all the crap that's on your aura, in your mind, self-judgment, self-ridicule, resentment. You're cutting it all away and you're getting back in touch with just what it means to be a human, you know, to dance, to make art, to be in touch with your passion, to connect deeply with others. And you're letting go of all the other BS, all the other stories you tell, the victim mentality of like, oh, my ancestors did this, my family did this, oh, blah, 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 this happened to me, blah, trauma. You're releasing it. You're saying F it, letting it all go. And you're just dancing with the wind. You are just becoming your own person who creates your own stories, connected to your own human and divine nature in this lifetime. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I'm trying to articulate it as best as I can. It's like a spiritual, I don't even want to call it a spiritual awakening. It's like a just complete like F it, letting go of everything that was holding you back previously. And because you're getting more in touch with your raw, authentic inner self, that's where the star energy comes in, where you're radiating so much brighter, okay? And this will attract people to you. This will attract experiences, blessings, success to you as well. Yeah, because you're shining more brightly as yourself. And that attracts everything that's in alignment with you and who you are on the inside towards you. We have the Four of Air in reverse. We have the Messenger of Air. So many air cards here. And the Four of Fire. Okay. So, yes, with the Four of Air in reverse, this confirms what I was picking up on. Some health issues or injuries that you are recovering from. If any of you are experiencing burnout, you may be recovering from that burnout. and taking any rest that you need, whether it's mental or physical. Some of you may be needing a break from dating, a break from friendships, whatever it may be. You're taking a rest away from it, and in that time you're sort of, like we said, cleansing away the BS. Messenger of air, especially with the page of air coming out in the same reading, we see fresh communication. We see, like I said, a brand new set of circumstances coming towards you that you won't necessarily believe me on right now. But if you watch this video at the end of this quarter, you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about when I say a totally new set of circumstances that you would not have been able to predict. Okay, for example, 3 months is a long time for things to change. You could meet someone randomly, fall in love, and get into a whole relationship in that time. You know what I mean? You could get an idea that you have from a dream, start taking action on it, and do that all within 3 months, and then suddenly you have like a whole brand new business, or like a whole new goal that you're working on, or something of that nature. Some of y'all may be randomly deciding, you know what, I want to have a dog, I want to have puppies, and you go and you get a dog, you get puppies. Okay, there's so many examples that I could give of this, but it's gonna come to you randomly as well, like through your dreams. And you're going to be on this new path. Like, you're going to have purpose. You're going to walk with purpose in this world. You let go, relinquish the resentment, the people in your life from the past. And suddenly you have these insightful dreams that give you an idea. And you start walking with purpose, trying to manifest that. And it gives you a really great sense of fulfillment as well. And while that's happening, you're having new experiences, learning new things, meeting new people, downloading a lot of fresh energy into your aura. And we see a really, really, really big success coming in for you during this quarter. I'm also seeing celebrating successes in general. So there could be some weddings, some birthday parties, some get-togethers like that, especially like a lot this quarter for you. Okay, a lot of celebrations with friends, family, etc. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this quarter ahead, because there's certainly more to it than this. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.